Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host and crew. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk to you guys about Japanese boxing. I have a thing for Japanese boxing. I'm a very big fan of Japanese boxing. Japanese boxers, fighters, they fight with their heart. They're tough. They're durable. They can fight. Um, they're always dangerous and they're never easy to fight. They're always never easy to beat, especially when you go to Japan and you fight them. You got to come with your A game at all times. So I'm going to talk about the card that took place earlier today, and the brothers, man, the brothers, Shigeoka, Yudai, and Ginjiro won won world titles respectively in their fights tonight. Earlier, both brothers fighting on the same card in world title fights, and both won the fights and are now champions. Uh, let's see. One holds the WBC and the other holds the IBF minimum weight titles at 105 pounds. So they join Freshmart and Oscar Collazo as champions, and Eric Rosa as champions at 105 pounds. Collazo holds the WBO, and Eric Rosa holds the WBA. Freshmart from Thailand holds the WBA as well. Eric Rosa, I believe, holds the regular title, and Freshmart holds the main WBA world title. So now the Shigeoka brothers are now world champions, one at the IBF and one at the WBC. This is interesting. This is a scene that hasn't happened since the Klitschko days, where both Klitschko brothers are heavyweight champions. And I remember the boxing fans were clamoring and hoping that they will fight each other one day, and we were like, and some will be like, they're brothers, I doubt that'll happen. I don't think their mother would allow that to happen. Imagine a mom watching both sons fight in a real fight, no sparring session. So this is that scene. You got both brothers from Japan, Shigeokas. Both brothers, both Shigeoka brothers are champions now in the same weight class. Wow. Since the Klitschko days, I mean, this is interesting, and it goes back to the same thing. These two brothers are not gonna fight each other. Something has to happen. Something has to happen. Either I know what's gonna happen. They're not gonna fight each other. I know they're gonna have some fans are gonna speculate and bring it up, but they're not gonna fight each other. What's gonna happen is that these two brothers are gonna end up fighting the other champions, Eric Rosa, Freshmart, Collazo, and those are excellent fights. Excellent fights at 105 pounds. And earlier in that card, former world champion at 105 pounds, Wilfredo Mendez from Puerto Rico fought a guy from the Philippines. Let's see, Wilfredo Mendez fought a guy from the Philippines, and it was a draw caused by a headbutt. It was a very competitive fight. I saw it. I wanted to take a look at myself because while the card was happening, I was at work. That's the thing with these Japanese cards; they take place during your work hours. So while I was at work, these two guys fought to a draw, and I looked at the fight, and it was very competitive. A lot of back and forth. The guy from the Philippines that Wilfredo Mendez fought, guys, his name is R.R. Andales, and he was very aggressive. Came to knock Wilfredo Mendez's head off. Durable, tough. And Wilfredo Mendez, man, boxed well, and he fought his butt off, and he didn't back down. He stood his ground. A lot of times, Wilfredo Mendez will pot shot, jab, and then when he feel like he was in danger, he will let his hands fly. There was a point in the fight where he was really letting his hands go. I think it was in the third round, and he would not stop throwing. He would not stop throwing punches, man. He would just go. Like, whoa, where did this come from? Wilfredo Mendez was going there, going all out for broke, trying to knock Dallas out. But man, that was It was a pretty good fight and only lasted 4 rounds. You know, after the fourth round, they could have gone. They went to the scorecard because those are the rules. And accidental clash of heads because Andrade was coming forward with a lot of it, with his head a lot, and they collided. But they collided pretty solid, and it caused a big cut over Mendes' eye and drew a lot of blood. So they had to stop the fight, which gave the fight a technical decision. They cleared a draw. So no one loses. It's a good thing. We'll see what happens. Likely, maybe a rematch. The fight was really good until the stoppage of the headbutt. Yeah, so that was pretty good boxing in Japan. Shigeoka brothers, Shigeoka. Pretty hard to pronounce the names, guys. Shigeoka brothers are world champions. One is the IBF champion, and the other is the WBC, joining Oscar Collazo, who is the WBO champion from Puerto Rico, Freshmark, who is the champion, WBA champion from Thailand, and we got Eric Rosa, the WBA regular champion from the Dominican Republic. Solid competition. Everyone and all those fighters that are holding belts, guys, are really good fighters. So when they all come together and clash, man, to unify the belts, it's going to be a war zone at 105. And I can't wait to see it. Miracle Boy Boxing, I am your host and crew. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. Host and Crews, Miracle Boy Boxing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.